Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about highlighting for information for one of our mini lessons. So, this is going to be a little weird because I've already done all the highlighting because of the fact that I did the video and it didn't record. So, we're going to try to talk through what I've done and hopefully it'll work. So first we're going to read a story. After school, Sam looked at a poster on the library wall. It said that help was needed to clean up the pond at Sun Park on Frog Day. The frogs were dying, so Sam wrote down the telephone number from the poster. The next day, Sam told his teacher and class about the poster and the frogs. On Saturday, Mrs. Webb and the children went to Sun Park. Mr. Johnson met them by the pond. He gave out some plastic bags, nets, buckets, and rubber gloves. Sam's group had to pick up litter around the pond. Mr. Johnson's group had to pull out the weeds. Then Mr. Johnson gave each child a plastic bag full of tadpoles. Everyone followed him to the pond to let the tadpoles go. Tadpoles enjoyed their new home. Remember what tadpoles are? Tadpoles are baby frogs. All right, so answering each question. Sam looked at the poster on the library wall. Is that true or false? So we highlight this sentence. Sam looked at the poster on the library wall. And if we found the same sentence, it's true. After school, Sam looked at a poster on the library wall. Exact matches, it would be true. What was in the poster? So he looked at the poster on the library wall. It said, that means it's written on the poster, help was needed to clean up the pond at Sun Park on Frog Day. The frogs were dying. And it also had a telephone number. So what was on the poster? A message saying that the Sun Park's pond needed to be cleaned on Frog Day because the frogs were dying, and a telephone number to contact someone. What did Mr. Johnson give to them? Well, first we'd have to find Mr. Johnson. And then we're going to find out he gave, so we're highlighting that, some plastic bags, nets, buckets, and rubber gloves. So what did he give to them? Plastic bags, nets, buckets, and rubber gloves. What did Sam's group do? We're looking for Sam's group. What did they do? They had to pick up the litter around the pond. What was in the big plastic bag? Mr. Johnson gave each child a plastic bag full of tadpoles. So what was in it? Fish, tadpoles, or turtles? Tadpoles. So you see how much easier it was to look up this information after we highlighted the information. And I knew what to highlight based on what it was asking for. Posters, I knew in the posters, I knew it was what it said or was written on it. Mr. Johnson gave them, we'd have to find Mr. Johnson and then gave, and then what followed. Sam's group do, Sam's group, and therefore what they did. What was in the bags? There's the bags, that's what was in them. So it gives you clues about how to look up the information and find it. Now, normally we wouldn't have to do all of this for something this short. But if you have lots of pages, highlighting makes it so much easier to find the information later. You can also highlight based on facts. You could say, okay, who's the main character? Let's highlight the main character. That would be Sam. What was the name of the story? The story was called Frog Day. What happened in the story? The kids went to Sun Park on Frog Day to clean up the park. Who led the group? Mr. Johnson. Who was the teacher? Mrs. Webb. What did they use to clean with? Plastic bags, nets, buckets, and rubber gloves. What were they given to put in the pond? Tadpoles. So this is stuff that we now know that we could go back and highlight because we know it's important information. Now, you can do the same thing for asking key questions about things like menus or recipes. This one is a look and find. We're going to see what things match on the menus. So number one, and I didn't do all of them this time, Gourmet Pizza is the name of the restaurant. So we are only given this right now. So we're going to assume Gourmet Pizza, Gourmet Pizzas. We're going to assume that this is the name of the menu. Now, if we were given a full menu and this was not the name at the top, that would not be the name of the menu, just so you know. So these two match, we're going to say yes. You can choose from 10 different sorts of pizzas. So we're looking for number 10. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 10? Nope. So we wouldn't mark that. If you like pineapples, take the Hawaiian. So we're going to find all the times the pineapple was there. Only once. What's the name of the pizza? Hawaiian. That is true. 4 pizzas have got mushrooms. So we're going to find all the times mushrooms are mentioned. 1, 2. Only 2. Is that 4? Nope. So that one is not correct. And we would go through for the rest of the information. So you could quickly find it and answer the questions just by knowing what was highlighted. Though you would need a lot of different colors for something like this. I would like to use markers for something like this. And that's it. That's how you highlight for information. Kind of cool, huh? All right, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you later.